Hey, what are you doing for your science fair project?
What science fair project?
You know, the big science fair project that every 5th grade student in the entire Melville School District creates.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard something about that.
Do you have any ideas to get started?
I don't know. When is it due?
April!
April? Well, I'll just wait to think about that later. Much later.
I've been working on my project since June. Do you want to see it?
Wow, what is that?
It's just a time machine. I call it my magnificent magical music machine.
Where am I?
Who are you?
I am Johann Sebastian Bach, a composer and musician from Germany. Where am I?
Well, I made a time machine, and I can't really explain it to someone who's never heard of a flux capacitor, but you're here at my school in the year 2015.
Of course. Sure we are.
Didn't you write a bunch of music for piano?
Well, yes and no. I didn't write for the piano because it hadn't been invented yet. I wrote music for the harpsichord and pipe organ. Those instruments have keys like a piano, but they sound different.
Who did you write those pieces for?
I wrote for my son Carl. Or was it Johann? Maybe Christian. No, Frederick. I don't remember. I had 20 children to keep track of, you know.
What else did you write?
I wrote music for violin, organ, and a new cantata for church every Sunday.
Is it like a tomata?
No, we're trying to ask Mr. Bach, what is a cantata?
A cantata is a large work for choir. It composed to words which are chosen for a special occasion, like Christmas or Easter.
We're learning one of your pieces in my music class.
Would you like to hear it?
I can't believe people still play my music over 250 years after I wrote it. In my time, people just think of me as a good musician. I'm so glad people still remember and play my music. Let's hear it.
Well, I think I should be sending you back home now.
Thanks for all the music. You're welcome back anytime.
Hey, look at this. Be careful. We don't want it broken. This looks cool. What do you think these buttons are for? What did you do? We're in so much trouble. Is this London? Who are you? Why are you wearing those funny clothes?
I am Franz Joseph Haydn, and I'm on my way to London.
You mean you're the famous composer and musician? Why are you talking about London? My music teacher said you were from Vienna, Austria.
I am from Vienna, but I've become rather famous, and the people in London love my music so much, I'm going back for another tour.
On tour?
On tour.
Really? Who's your headliner? Taylor Swift?
Don't listen to her. Good manners are not her forte.
I heard that you were really rich, just rolling in the dough.
Well, I do love bread, but I am not rich. I work for a very wealthy family, the Esterhazys, and they have their own orchestra at the palace, and I write music for them and conduct the concerts.
Was it the Esterhazy family that called you Papa Haydn?
Ha ha ha. Now where did you hear that? No, I think that got started in Vienna. I suspect it was Mozart. He was full of jokes and mischief. He was a wonderful friend and surely a great musical genius. You should go visit him and my other prize student, Ludwig van Beethoven.
Wow, you know Mozart and Beethoven?
Yes, many musicians from all over Europe came to see me for advice. I was called the father of the symphony. I wrote 106 symphonies.
We learned to play your surprise symphony. Can we play it for you?
Go ahead, surprise me. That was wonderful.
Thanks so much for coming.
Try Haydn back in the machine and we'll send you on your way to London.
Thanks. Keep practicing.
I'm getting kind of tired. Do you think that choir over there knows a good lullaby?
They're so good, I bet they know Brahms' lullaby. Take it away, kids.
this. Look at this.
I think I hear something coming from inside.
It sounds like opera, or is it rap music? I have trouble telling the difference.
I know the difference between opera and rap. Opera is people singing when they should be talking. Rap is people talking when they should be singing.
Well, I prepare opera. I'm Gacino Antonio Rossini, and I wrote 39 operas.
You're not from around here, are you?
I'm from Italy, but I travel all over Europe composing and directing operas.
That's really neat. What opera is your favorite?
Well, they were all pretty successful, but my last opera was probably my most famous. Maybe you've heard of it? William Tell?
My name is not William, but please do tell me about your opera. Oh, didn't we learn about that in music class?
I don't think you were learning much. You kept beating your head against the piano keys.
I was learning to play by ear.
I think your joke fell a little flat.
Mr. Rossini, my music class is studying the William Tell Overture. Would you like to hear our version?
Certainly, but don't go to any trouble for me.
You both need to give these puns a little rest.
Yeah, but at least we had some minor laughs.
Very interesting. I'm going to get back to making my operas. Ciao, arrivederci.
We should go too.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go get some little WC snack cakes.
Hello. This is Streves, yeah, hello. Easy St. Petersburg Art Museum.
We're in Oakville.
Who are you?
I am the Russian composer Modest Mussorgsky, and I was just on my way to an art exhibit in St. Petersburg, Russia.
An art exhibit? Shouldn't a composer be on his way to a concert hall?
I am friends with many types of creative people: artists, writers, musicians, singers, dancers, and actors. I find inspiration from working with all kinds of people and experiencing their talents.
What exhibit were you going to?
a show by my friend Victor Hartman. Unfortunately, he passed away, but seeing his pictures inspired me to write a piece for piano called Pictures in an Exhibition.
I think I've heard about that piece. You wrote songs for paintings done by Mr. Hartman.
Yes, you are correct. When artists work together, they can create bigger works such as opera, musicals, and those moving pictures everyone loves.
I think he does. Movies wouldn't be the same without all the music that plays during those tender moments or builds excitement during these action scenes.
Yes, I like music, I like art.
We like arts, and
been an important part of in all life history. Music can help us reflect on our troubles when we are sad, and lift our spirits to make us feel better.
But music unites all people, no matter what language they speak.
Are you Ludwig van Beethoven?
What?
I said, are you Ludwig van Beethoven?
No need to yell, child. Of course I am.
I thought you were dead.
Well, I was, but it wasn't until the last 10 years that it affected me. But eventually I channeled it to write my greatest work, Symphony Number 9.
Isn't that the symphony where you were the first composer to add a choir to the orchestra?
Yes, I wanted to create a song that would unite the whole world, and I needed the right lyrics to help send that message.